all right, I need your help because I'm hiding from my kids right now. They have no idea that I'm up here, which means I don't have very long before they come and find me, but I didn't want them to see what I'm putting together. But I want to be able to assemble something for the kids to have fun all December long. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. Some of you were asking in the comments in yesterday's video, like, whoa, what did I miss? I thought Vlogmas started in December. Some people start Vlogmas the day after Thanksgiving and go until Christmas Day. I know a lot of people who structure their Vlogmas like that, and then some go from December 1st until the 31st. And I decided that I was just gonna go from the day after Thanksgiving all the way through until the end of the year. I've been putting up a video every day. I think when you guys are seeing this, this might be 20 in a row, like right now, and December didn't even start yet. So I was trying to see how long I could go on this run. I have a ton of content that I want to share with you guys, so I wanted to see how long I could go and put this out every day. I don't want to put structure or pressure on myself. That's why there's no numbers. It's not like Vlogmas day 2, 3, 7. It's just, this is Vlogmas and it's me sharing all things like fun and holiday related and stuff for the rest of the year. So I have something fun that I want to put together for the kids that I don't want them to know about. So we've talked about it briefly, but I've not like solidified anything with them yet. They are downstairs, they're playing outside on the trampoline, and so Jake is emptying the dishwasher, and I said, let me take this chance while you're out here. You can keep them, like an eye on them out on the trampoline, and you can keep them from coming upstairs. Let me go upstairs and put this thing together. So I'm going to assemble a bucket list for the kids, and I thought I would share this with you guys because pretty much what I spent maybe cost me a total of $20, and it's going to be something exciting and fun for my kids to have something fun to do for the whole month, and I'm really excited about it. I feel like I always put so much like stress and pressure on myself during the season to get so much stuff done. And then I am always so worried about doing all those things that we don't have any of the fun. And I'm always worrying about the wrapping and the shopping and the Vlogmas and the this and the that. And like, I just want to do fun things with my kids. The elf has already started here in our house and the kids are just loving it. Like, they've already asked me what's going to happen when school starts in the morning. Like, our mornings are tight on time. Like, what if we don't find them before we leave to go to school? And I said, well, I bet when I first wake you, you're not going to stay in bed anymore. You're going to want to get up and you're going to want to get ready so that you can go find your elf. And so like, they're already like thinking in their mind how they're going to be able to do this, like on school days and stuff, and like how many days that they have left before Christmas break, how many days that they get to see Franklin while they're on the weekend and it's not school days. Like, they're already mentally processing all of this stuff, and it's so fun to see their little faces glow. When they found him this morning, I heard Maya, like, she came down the stairs and she went, ho 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 ho, I found him, and like I could just hear the joy in her voice, and she like went to do something she wasn't supposed to do, and she was like, he's watching, and she retracted her steps, and that's brilliant to me because nothing ever works. So the fact that he works and he brings like this present, so this whole time of year is just fun for me. So let me share with you like my concept. I have a whole bag of stuff. Like I said, all these things, Dollar Tree, did not cost me a whole lot. If you missed my Dollar Tree haul or whatever, I'll share with you the things that I picked up. But I actually sent Daryl to Dollar Tree again yesterday. I said, please don't make me go in there because I will buy more than I am supposed to. So he FaceTimed with me so that he can help me bring my vision to life. So he got me these gift tags. They obviously say to and from on them, which we don't really need, but I wanted something different, and these have little bells on them with string. So I'm gonna pop it open right now so I can share with you, but you'll see why I wanted that. I did not want ones that were self-adhesive. Okay, good. So these are not self-adhesive. They're just kind of like stuck. Good, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So it has this little string hanging here on the bottom, dangling this little bell. And so my thought is to use that little string with the little bell, and I'm going to hang it off of the candy cane. So we're gonna write our bucket list idea on to this little gift tag, and then we're gonna use the little, you know, bell and string to go around the candy cane. And then I have like a red bucket downstairs, and I thought I would just put all of the candy canes into a bucket, and then every single day the kids will pick out, they'll take turns picking out the candy cane out of it, and whatever the gift tag says to do, then we'll do. So we also got these ones, and then we also got these ones. There was only 3 kinds. We needed 4 to do all 24 days. So I got 2 of these ones because these looked the most kiddish to me, with like the penguin, the polar bear, the reindeer, the snowman, Santa and stuff. And so I thought those would work the best. So I have a marker that I'm going to write on the gift tags with. Again, I just had him pick up the ones that had 12 because we needed 24 of them. And it's not like for the purpose of eating. It's for the purpose of using it like to hold whatever it is. Like we have tongue depressors. We could have used like popsicle sticks or something like that. I just decided to go with this on the fly because it was just a couple of dollars to pull it all together. So I have my marker here, and then I have a list. And so I went through a list. I did some things on my own that I was thinking, some things that I bought to go with things that I bought, and then some ideas I got off of Pinterest. So I actually just went into Pinterest and put holiday bucket list ideas, and then I pulled some ideas from that. Obviously a bunch of them were repetitive and some things did not apply to our family, and so then I like put in winter bucket list, and then a lot of those things had a lot to do with snow, which then doesn't apply to us here in Texas. So like I just went through all the different things and I kept finding and pulling out the ones that worked for us. Most of them I had written down already. I just needed like a few different ones. So I'll read to you what I pulled together. So I have 4 separate craft days because I got a bunch of different things. So like at the Dollar Tree, I picked up these things. So I picked up this thing for the kids to make their own solar system, and I thought that would be really fun to do. Mason's very much into like science. He wants like all inventions and science kits and stuff this year for Christmas, and I thought this would be fun because this is one of my favorite projects I remember doing as a kid, and I want to do it with them. So it comes with everything that you need, but we have the whole schoolroom cart that has like glitter and all that stuff. Like I feel like we could make this really nice, and I have glow-in-the-dark paint downstairs, so I thought maybe we could paint this and then we can hang it in their room and it'll glow. So I thought that was fun. These and make 2 bouncy balls, so I figured each one of the kids could make their own bouncy ball and then go outside and like bounce it on the trampoline. I thought that would be fun. So that was like one craft day, and then another craft day would be to do these. I found these like do your own stockings, like color your own stockings. So this one says cheers. I thought Maya could do that. And then this one says chillin' with my nomies. And Vanessa actually mentioned about filling these and doing like a ding dong ditch kind of thing and just leaving this on neighbors' doorsteps. And we have 2 really nice neighbors. One across the street that we bought our washing machine and dryer from when we first moved in. They sold us a washing machine and dryer, and I've been using it for a year and I have 0 complaints. They were very honest people, and they're an older couple. They're grandparents and they have their grandkids there, and their grandkids are Maya and Mason's age, and so they always come out and put lawn chairs in the driveway and watch the little kids while they run around, and I just think that they're just the sweetest people. But you never want to make someone feel awkward, like when you bring them over like wine and cookies and like chocolates and like or whatever, and like you bring people over and then they're like, well, you know, I didn't do that for you. Or you never want to make someone feel uncomfortable, but I still want to do something nice for them. And same thing with the neighbors that live right next door to us. The older daughter there forever is outside with all the little kids. I always feel safe when Maya's outside. She's 5. So sometimes when she wants to go outside and I'm not going outside with her, it would normally make me nervous. I never wanted to let her outside, but if I know that she's outside, I don't mind because she'll tell me like I'm watching her. Okay, good. And I know, like, and she's older. So I feel like I want to do something nice. So maybe we'll steal Vanessa's idea and we'll fill these with like cookies and chocolates and a gift card and wine and cozy socks and a Christmas movie or something. And we'll, you know, leave that, but it'll still be a craft for the kids to do, to color that. And then I found these. They light up. I got Mason a dinosaur and Maya, whoa, there we go. Mason the dinosaur and Maya the unicorn, and they have like little tea light things in there, so I thought they could paint them. And then the other thing I got was sand, which I literally hate sand. I despise things like sand and Play-Doh and all that stuff because my daughter is not like, she doesn't think. Daryl took her to do some like Christmas shopping in the Dollar Tree, and she bought herself sand while she had her own money, and they just opened it up today and they only had it outside for 1 day. And if you look out the back window right now, the entire trampoline is covered in blue sand because they're just like, that's what they do with it. But another craft day will be sand. I bought red and green, so it was like super festive, and the kids can go outside and play sand. So I have the craft days for that. And then I wrote watch Christmas movie. If you have Amazon Prime and you have a smart TV, there's a lot of movies on Amazon Prime, whether it be Hulu, Netflix. We have a ton of movies that we have on disc, but if you tell the kids like movie night, they get all excited and they go grab pillows and blankets and pop popcorn and all of that. So I thought that would be fun. I wrote baking cookies, and then I wrote bake something sweet, because it doesn't necessarily have to be cookies. Like, there's obviously so many different things that you could bake, whether it be Rice Krispie treats or, you know, there's something I really wanted to do, like these chocolate cheesecake covered cordials that look really yummy, because we all love chocolate covered cherries. So I thought that would be yummy to do something cordialish during this time. A lot of like yummy things. So I wrote bake something sweet. And then I wrote do something crazy. So I feel like we should just do something we would never normally do. Like, I think for the do something crazy, I'm going to take the kids to SeaWorld to see the lights there. Supposedly it's the most lights of anywhere in the country or something, or at least that's how they're advertising it. So if I like say do something crazy, it'll be spontaneous. Like, hey, when everyone gets home, we'll just go and we'll go do that, or we'll go to Great Adventure, or we'll just do something for the day that's like something wild and crazy we would never do. I wrote read an extra Christmas book, because we read one every night during the month of December, so we'll just read an extra one. Go look at Christmas lights, and like even just to go look at Christmas lights, like I bought all these different little things for everyone to wear. Like everyone has a something, like this is mine to wear when we go look at Christmas lights. Like all the kids have different ones. So like I have a Santa for Mason, and so I have a reindeer for Maya and a snowman for Jake, and then the elf ears for my husband. And if Paul is home, I got him a Santa hat that's Giants, New York Giants, because he's a Giants fan, and it blinks. He saw it like in an ad and he was like, oh, I have a different one like this. I want this one to complete my collection. And so when he turned around, I went and ordered it. And so I have that. So if he's home, I'll give him that. If he's not home, then I'm just gonna wrap it and give it to him for Christmas. But we have that to wear. And then I bought each one of the kids one of these little Dollar Tree cups. And so this one is Jacob's. It says let it snow. It's the most wonderful time of the year is Maya's. And then this one that says Winter Wonderland in green is Mason's. And then I got each one of the kids these little hot cocoa stirring spoons from Trader Joe's, and I figured that the kids could make their own hot cocoa and they can wear their little funny silly hat and we can go walk around and do Christmas lights. We used to live near Windcrest, which if you live anywhere in the San Antonio area, you know that Windcrest is known for their lights. They're actually going to be featured this year on a TV show. My girlfriend Marissa just shared it on Facebook, but somebody, one of the houses in Windcrest is going to be featured on one of those shows. Apparently it was filmed last year, but this year they'll find out if they won the $50,000 grand prize. I don't know, it's kind of crazy, but the lights over there, I've shared it in previous vlogs, so I'll link my Vlogmas playlist up above if you want to check it out, but the lights there are incredible and crazy. So I wrote look at Christmas lights, and then I wrote make paper snowflakes, and then I wrote donate your time, just because we're going to be doing a bunch of like angel projects and stuff where we're putting together gifts for the Angel Tree Project in San Antonio, which is run by the Salvation Army, maybe? I think it's the Salvation Army runs that. And then like we've contacted our church and we're going to be helping put together the Christmas baskets full of like food for Christmas dinner and stuff. They said that we can go and donate food. So if we draw that, that's going to be the day that we'll go grocery shopping and buy a bunch of things that we're going to drop off to the church for them to use to assemble these baskets. So I thought that would be fun. I wrote make an ornament because we have tons of stuff here to make ornaments, so I thought that would be fun. I also wrote do a good deed on here. I know it's something similar to donate your time, but I feel like there's so many other things that we could do as far as doing a good deed. Like there literally is right now during this holiday season, like maybe making a bunch of sandwiches and bringing it to all this. There's literally like a crew of homeless men that sleep under one of the underpasses or overpass, whatever, where we used to live. And they're always there. And every time I go down in that area, I always see them and I always wish that I had something on me. And the kids talk about wanting to do that. So maybe we'll do a good deed by making up a bunch of like lunch sacks and going and dropping that off. I wrote bake a Christmas treat, again, something different. So bake cookies, bake something sweet, bake a Christmas treat. This way it was a bunch of different baking days. Hopefully they won't pull them that close together. If they can pull that once a week, then like once a week we'll get a chance to bake something fun. I wrote go for a walk with Coco. I figured that I also bought a box of Swiss Miss, and so we don't necessarily have to use those things, or we can do it separately. I want to go look at Christmas lights in Windcrest, but I wrote go for a walk because I'm sure there's going to be people in our neighborhood who put lights on, so maybe just going for a walk in our own neighborhood with some Coco and looking at lights would just be something different. I want to get us out of the house or doing something every single day. I wrote write Christmas cards. I want my kids to help. I asked if you guys wanted to do a Christmas card exchange, and I want the kids to be able to write their own names inside of the card because they know how to do that now. So I want them to help me, so I made sure to write it on our bucket list. I wrote play Christmas games because we have tons of games, but I also bought these like color form things from the Dollar Tree. I bought Sorry and I bought Guess Who, but Mason has a Twister and all those different kinds of games. Like we have a ton of games in his room, and so I just thought if I say like, oh, let's play a Christmas game or whatever, then it'll just be an excuse for us to get together and have a game night. And then I wrote play a game. So I guess separately, like a Christmas game specifically, maybe we'll do like a white elephant. I wonder why I wrote that. I wrote play a game and then play a Christmas game. So having a game day would be playing a game, but I guess playing a Christmas game, maybe I'll do something fun. We did it with my family when we went home a couple of years ago. I got it like a little thing off of Pinterest, and it was rolling the dice. And if you like rolled a pair of sixes or whatever, then it was like you give your present, all the presents go to the left. You trade with somebody in a red shirt. Like it was all different. This way all the presents in the circle do an exchange, and you could do it where like everyone only rolls once, or you can have people roll multiple times. But the idea was to start with the present that you brought and then see where it ends up and what you get back. So maybe we'll do something fun like that. I have plenty of things that I could do with the kids, like pull a stocking stuffer or something and wrap it up and have us do that. I think that would be really fun. I wrote build a fort because my kids absolutely love to do that. I got that from building a snow fort. Some of them said in the winter bucket list, like snowball fight, build a snow fort and stuff. And obviously we can't build a snow fort, but I thought just still building a fort would be fun for them. And then I put s'mores by the fire. S'mores, like, to me doesn't have to be like fall, right? S'mores can totally be the winter time. So I did that. And then I wrote deliver treats to neighbors. So we'll do that a separate day. Like, the kids will have a craft day where they do their stockings, and then filling the stockings and delivering them to neighbors will be like a whole separate thing. Hopefully they pull a craft day before we pull that. And then I put take a family photo. I hope we end up getting that soon, like sooner than later, so that hopefully if it's good we can use it as a Christmas card, but we have no family photo, so I thought that would be nice. And then I put wrap gifts for siblings. They're almost done shopping for their siblings, so as soon as we, like, they pull that, they'll be able to wrap for it. But that was it. That was all 24 of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut the camera off for a second. I'm gonna write everything on there because you guys don't really need to see me write everything I just said on here, but once I do that, then I will, you know, share with you what the finished product looked like. You know, they found me, right? There was literally no way I was going to be doing anything without someone coming in and finding me. So Mason came in here, he started snooping around. He's like, what are you doing? And I said, nothing, I'm doing something, you need to leave. He said, well, I got all that stuff out. And I said, don't worry about it. It's not for you to know right now. And he's like, oh, I want to know. So I said, well, I'm putting together your bucket list thing, and I want it to be a surprise. And he said, well, you know what? Is that thing where you pull something every day and we do something every day? And I said, yeah. And he said, well, I know how excited you've been, so I'll just leave. All right. Whatever works. So it turned out really good. I'm going to share with you how it went. I only had one casualty, so one string broke. So I only have one that I couldn't assemble, but I have some string downstairs, or I'll just tape that one on. Otherwise, this is what they look like. So this one says bake cookies, and I just have it around the candy cane, and then like I went ahead and did that to all of them. So every single one of them now have, you know, a little tag hanging from it with our bucket list. And so I don't have the like thing up here that I want to put these in, but I'll pop the little picture up right here, because as soon as I go downstairs, I'm going to put these where I want them to go, and then I'm going to take a picture of it, and I'm going to use that as the thumbnail picture. So whatever my thumbnail picture is, I'll pop up right now for you to see like the final product. But this was really fun to put together. I know it's a little different than the videos that I normally do, but I thought it would be fun to share this because, like I said, I didn't spend a whole lot of money to put this together, and I thought maybe this might be something that you might want to do with your families, being that, like I said, this is pretty inexpensive, but I know it's something that my kids are going to enjoy because it's really going to make Christmas be super exciting this year, because they have their regular advent calendar that my mom gets them that has the chocolate every year, and then the elf comes each day, and sometimes he brings something, and then we're going to do something from our bucket list every day. So it's just going to feel like December is just going to be full of nothing but fun. So I want the kids to remember that. Like, I want them to be older and say like, wow, I remember how hard mom worked to always make us have like a ton of fun. So I'm really excited for the kids to have this all put together. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I said, I know it's a little weird, not what I normally do, but I still thought it would be fun to share. So if you enjoyed, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. I found a sleepy kitty. Yeah. He was sitting here sleeping on the bed while mama was working. You were sitting here sleeping on the bed? Because you always got to be near to mama, huh? Gonna say hi to everyone? You say hi? Everybody looks to see you every time. Yeah. You're the one they look to see. I just realized I was busy filming and I forgot to give him his wet food. So he probably was sleeping right next to me, dreaming all the evil things he was going to do to me as soon as I shut the camera off, because he wants his wet food. So off to feed the cat. Bye, you guys.